Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Sorry, no face cam today. I just look a little bit more messy and I don't want to present myself that way. But yeah, 7DSX solo leveling collab. We'll go over this picture first and then we'll go over the characters. The characters are the main part of it and you guys probably want to see the characters more than anything. Okay, on to the characters. So first you've got Songjin Woo. He's the first dark type collaboration character. They did say that, and my guess is that now in the future dark and light type collaboration characters may become more of a common thing, which is cool to see. Yeah, his passive is a lot. Unfortunately, there is a lot of sort of passives, ultimate levels that are sort of affected by passives, and it's irritating. Applies blood loss on all enemies for 2 turns and applies Monarch's domain on the hero at the start of battle for 3 turns. Blood lost, all stats are lowered by 10% and damage taken is increased by 15%. Monarch's domain inflicts additional damage equal to 8% of the hero's max HP on all enemies. Increase humans' allies' basic stats by 15% and decrease the damage taken by 30% at the start of the allies' turn. That is all from Monarch's domain, which is a lot, which only lasts for 3 turns at the start. At the start of battle, for each enemy hit by the hero's skill, the hero gains 3 level ups with every 10 levels granted, granting the hero 50% damage suppression for 1 turn. That does require you to have 2/6 to get the damage suppression if we don't get damage suppression. Max level is level 100, resets at the end of battle. So every level up gives you a 4% damage increase and a 1% base stat boost, capped up to level 30, so at level 30 you get 120% damage increase and a 30% basic stat boost. When the hero uses a skill, Bloodlust is applied to the target for 2 turns. When the hero uses an attack other than the ultimate move to deal damage to an enemy with Bloodlust, the target takes additional damage equal to 50% of the final attack. Once again, that also scales with ult level, unfortunately. If an enemy with Bloodlust uses an attack skill on Songjin Woo on their turn, the skill's coefficient decreased by 40%. Only reduces the damage taken by Songjin Woo if it is an AoE attack. So he basically gets AoE damage reduction by 40% if he gets attacked when an enemy is marked with Bloodlust, which is okay. His skills are Mutilate, which is basically Cleave with 3 times Pierce rate, which is pretty good, and he's probably got one of the most broken skills I've ever seen. Infect and Weak Point at the exact same time, having a decent multiplier to it as well. I'm pretty sure this is going to be his main source of damage with the 50% damage, the 50% death damage, basically. Those two can stack, and it's AoE, which is really broken. Applies Bloodlust for 2 turns and inflicts Mutilate damage equal to 150% of attack on all enemies. Bloodlust, once again, lowers all stats by 10%, damage increase taken, 3 times Pierce rate, additional damage, basically 70% of crit damage minus 100%. And then once again, you can see here, I'm not sure how small that is, actually it's a little bit bigger for you than it is for me. You don't get the damage reduction, the damage suppression, unless you are 2/6. You don't get, so your damage, your final damage, your death damage, it's 30% at 2/6 and 1/6 and 2/6. 3/6 is 40%, 4/6 is 45%, and then 5/6 and 6/6 is 50%, which is the max it goes. And then the damage level for AoE skills at 1/6 only 20%, 2/6 25, 3/6 25, and then 4 and 5/6 is 30%, and 6/6 is 40%. Hunter Char. Once again, human, she's blue as well. If allies participating in battle are humans, the hero gains a Fragment of Glory and debuff immunity for 1 turn at the start of battle. Fragment of Glory is a crit damage boost of 60% up to 4 times, being a 240% crit damage boost at the max. When a human ally uses a single target skill during the ally's turn, the hero gains a Fragment of Glory. That also counts as herself. She counts as her own human ally, not like Alpha, where she requires another ally to do it. She can apply her own buff, which is pretty good. Each time the hero gains Fragment of Glory, human allies' base stats increase by 7%. That, unfortunately, is affected by ult level, the basic stat boost, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. Limit is up to 3 times, so if you are 6/6, you do get a 21% basic stat boost, but we'll go over that in a second. If the hero stacks of Fragment of Glory effect, the maximum number of times, so when you basically reach max stacks, which is 4, all instances are removed and the hero gains Blaze of Glory. Blaze of Glory is a 30% attack related snap boost, as well as an 100% single tie damage boost, which is sort of what Mazno gets, removed when the attacked target is defeated. So if you kill someone, it gets removed. If the hero's HP is full, the hero evades enemies' AoE skills other than ultimate moves. The hero gains a Fragment of Glory upon evading an attack. That is not linked to ult level, which is good. So her first skill is Light Speed Damage, which is 2 times crit chance, For each effect she gets a 40% damage boost, as well as a 2x crit damage boost when she uses the skill when she has Blaze of Glory, which is the final buff, not the ones where it gives her the crit damage boost, the ones afterwards. If she had 2x crit damage with the crit damage boost skill, it should be kind of crazy. Her other one is a remove buff skill. In the translation for JP, it did also say stances, but as on here it just only says buffs, so I'm going to assume it only removes buffs, which is okay, it doesn't do much damage, but once again, it's decent. And then you've got here, she isn't really too heavily ult based. If you get a 5-6, once again, you'll be able to max out her passive, which is really what you want. Gains 3 Fragment of Glory, then inflicts lightspeed damage equal to 400% of attack on all enemies. Lightspeed, once again, we saw what it was. It does apply 3 immediately. It has got a low multiplier, but once again, it looks like it does quite a bit of damage because it's an AoE skill, so it should be fine. Beru, who is the other character who I thought it would be, is an unknown blue character. The hero is given an additional race of human when participating in battle with a dark attribute hero. It doesn't have to be human, just a dark attribute hero, which is cool, I guess. Increase applicable allies' base stats by 5% for each one participating in battle. Applicable allies are Sung Jingwoo and unknown race allies, sort of so he works with both as well. The hero gains the Consume effect for 2 turns and Taunt for 1 turn at the start of the battle. Consume is a 20% attack-related stat boost. Taunts enemies for 1 turn if the hero uses two single target skills during the ally's turn. So that is if he uses 2 single target skills, he does have an AoE and a single target, I'm pretty sure. If he uses 2 single targets, he gets a buff, which is pretty good. If the hero's HP falls below 1% during the enemy's turn, while a Consume effect is active, limit is once per turn, the hero recovers HP equal to 100%, which unfortunately is linked to ult level, of the max health, and gains 30% attack-related stats and 80% crit damage, 1 each up to a maximum of 2 times for 3 turns. So you can get in total 160% crit damage boost and a 60% attack-related stat boost on top of that, if you get max stacks, basically. The hero gains the Absorbability effect when Consume is removed, or if the hero has Consume at the start of the ally's turn. He gets a 7% all-stat boost, and damage dealt with single target attack increased by 35%, stacks up to 3 times, giving him a total of, I believe, 105% single target damage, which is kind of crazy. The hero recovers HP equal to 50% of the max HP gain, and gains the Absorbability effect when the hero defeats an enemy. Consume is 3 times pierce rate, 2 times crit dam, amplify, so he applies a buff to himself, which gives him a 7% basic stat boost, and has a amplify skill. So they're both single targets, so he's going to be giving himself that buff quite a bit, which is useful. And then his ultimate increases own attack rate stats by 50%, gains Consume effect, and then has the Consume effect as well. So the HP recovery upon triggering the effect, the Absorb effect, when revived, basically, is unfortunately ult level based and is heavily pay to win. Unfortunately, it being 30% at 1.6 and 100% at 6.6. He is probably the most like free to play non-friendly character out of all of them. I would say the most free to play friendly is Char, then followed by Sung Jingwoo, then Beru being the most pay to win character. The banner itself is really good. Like, the rate's probably gonna be horrendous, I'm not gonna lie, but generally the characters themselves, the banners at least, is quite good. The worst... Wait, so that's Halloween Slayer. Okay, this is actually a really good banner for most players. Halloween Slayer I don't have. You've got your Green Camilla, Boldir, Green Sigurd, Gelda, Nanashi, Tyr, Wedding Day, Diane. And once again, it is a normal 3% banner, so it'll be 3% with the characters having a rate up, probably being a very minimal rate up, but a rate up nonetheless. And then, of course, you've got the guarantee pick ticket, which I would recommend if you are trying to get as many of the characters you can as quickly as possible, or at least you want to guarantee them in 2 rotations. You want to pick up this ticket. It's about £24, I believe, in Great British pounds, but it is worth it. Bear in mind, it says you have to do a full another rotation. Now onto the update itself. So here we are. We've got a bunch of cool stuff. We do actually tomorrow, to celebrate the 6th year anniversary, and sort of for them saying that the 6th year anniversary was kind of, there wasn't enough events to celebrate it, and they sort of understand that. So as a sorry, and as their commitment to making the game last as long as possible, and that next year is quite a big year for them, being their 7th anniversary and it being the 7 Deadly Sins, they have given us 50 diamonds and 50 SA coins, which you'll be able to claim in your mail tomorrow, so make sure you check that out when that comes into your mailbox. So, characters themselves, Sung Jingwoo we saw was Dark SSR. You've got Hunter Char, who is a blue human, and then Beru, who is a blue human. Also, Beru is the only one that comes in from the left, everyone else is the right, which is really irritating me. And probably will irritate me even more when I see it in my box. Here we go, 600 diamond banner, normal stuff, exchange, here we go. Now onto the relics, which are of course part of their kits. All stats of the hero increased by 5% for each human ally participating in battle. When a human ally dies, all stats of the hero is increased by 10% for 3 turns, limits up to 3 times. Human allies' damage taken is decreased by 10% for each bloodlust effect on the enemies. Increased human allies' base stats by 5% for each one participating in battle. Okay, that's actually really good. So in the translation, it said that that was only her stats, but increased human ally stats. So what that means is if you have her 6/6, or let's say 5/6 to max out her passive, and you have this relic with 4 mana up, let's say you're doing Hero Arena with her, you're looking at a 41% basic stat boost. Even at 1/6, you're still looking at a 35% basic stat boost, which is actually still really good. And maybe maybe she is quite paid to win, but it's not that bad. You can get away with having a 1/2/6. But yeah, not bad. And then Biro, the hero's damage taken is decreased by 40% for 2 turns whenever the hero reaches max HP. That's the problem where he is very paid to win base. Biro is he's one of the stronger characters in this collab, but he does require high dupes, which is kind of sad. But apart from that, he's pretty good. Going through all these, you've got the bundles. That's the guaranteed pick bundle here, which also gives you 30 diamonds in the process, which isn't bad. All these bundles. Login rewards, here we are. We get 70 diamonds over 14 days, so once again that's 5 diamonds a day, as you can see here, which is okay. Through the events, you can get 3 multi, so we've got a brand new event that was inspired apparently by an episode of the anime, which is what they said. So this will be a brand new event. Of course, I have a video on it. You do also get a free multi with it as well. You get another one, which is for the event boss Beru. Beru is the event boss as well as a playable character, like I guessed. And then special missions as well, which we'll go through in a second. Special missions, here we go. Achieve bingo 30 times during the event. I'm not sure if that's obtainable day 1. I'm not sure if any of these are obtainable day 1. Search for 1500 minutes in the ant cave during. That's a lot of minutes. Okay, that's a very odd challenge. Once again, we'll have to see how that goes, but yeah. Bingo stuff. So you can get 30 bingo tickets day 1, plus 10 of them as well. Tells you where you can get them from. Bingo, so when you complete all the bingo, so on bingo 4, you get a relic. You can only get 3 relic boxes. No additional relic boxes at all, which is kind of stupid. You can get 3 relic boxes. We'll go through later on, it will say where we get them from. Here we go, we get 10 level up things, which are really cool. Wow, you can use them on old characters. I can't use them on anyone because I got them all maxed out. If I get that Halloween Slayer, I can use it on him though. The Bearer event boss, where you can get a relic upgrade, which is only bird relic, a weapon for Hunter Char, as well as a full multi, and 5 of those things as well, which isn't too bad. Ant Cave, which is a new event inspired by an episode of the anime. It's got 3 difficulties apparently. I will have a video on it. I'm not going to read much on it now, but we have a video on it. And you get a headgear when you finish it for Hunter Char, as well as 10 diamonds as well, so it's not too bad. This event, you can pick LR coins, a multi, a relic. These rewards are actually really good. I'll be honest, they're actually really good. Leonis Defense is back. Standard stuff. Boring. They've not changed much at all. Chaos Mode PvP will return next Monday. So make sure you do have the characters you want leveled up and prepared for it. Outfits, here we go. So we have the iconic mining outfit from Season 2. You've got this outfit, which is the Shadow Monarch outfit, which is later on in the series, which I haven't shown yet, and then a ninja outfit as well. These 2 top ones will be paid. This one is for diamonds. Hunter Char, we've only got 2 paid outfits because we do get a free outfit through the events. That's how it's going to work. Beru has 2 outfits which are really cool. These 2 are the top paid ones, and these ones are the diamond ones as well down here. So, rewards only go up to 900 now. They used to go to 1200, where it used to give you a free relic as well, which means you could get basically every relic day 1. Now you can't. You have to wait a few days, but here you go, relic. They are also removing all the MSC Shadow collaboration boxes, so if you had some of them saved up, unfortunately now you'll no longer have any of them. Where you get them from, you get 1 from the Ant Cave, 1 from Bingo, and 1 from the event exchange shop from the event boss. That's what you get it from. Through the logins, so week 1 will be Sung Ji Woo as a login character. He'll basically show you, oh wow, you got 5 diamonds today, and whatever. Week 2 will be Char, week 3 will be Beru, which is all good. Some other stuff, standard stuff. This event, which is basically always, it gets renewed every month. The Hawk Pass new outfit is for Vargas, so you want that cool Vargas outfit, you can get it from Hawk Pass, which seems okay. Random stuff. Top 100 PvP. Also a new salvage feature. So they've added a new salvage feature. which will basically mean that when you are farming, let's just say you're farming to get your demons, and you think, oh, I get a bunch of equipment, it just clogs up my inventory, you can now set it to auto salvage. I'm not sure if the auto salvage does enable you to get super and ultra successes. If it does, that'd be cool. But from what they showed us, it doesn't look like it can, but you might be able to. I'm not too sure. But it means it doesn't clog up your inventory, and you can get some more red crystals out of it as well, which is quite good. This is all for new players, so new players and returning knights will get a 10% discount in the store. I guess it's just sort of, if you want to whale immediately on this collab and you're a new player. Outfits, this outfit will be turned to a 20 diamond outfit, as I sort of expected. Yeah, once again, the deletion of all the relic materials from the Eminence of Shadow collab, and then they fixed the talent bug where the talent would get stuck on your screen and you'd be forced to look at it and you wouldn't be able to see your cards at the bottom. It wasn't too bad on PC, but on mobile it was horrendous. But yeah, that's it. The collaboration adds a little bit. Event Boss Berry, which is okay. The ant cave stuff looks okay. I want to see how that goes. Once again, it's got. I don't know why it might be they should sort of delay this by a week. We will end up getting Hero Arena with these collaboration characters still available, which is kind of good. They've also said, oh, unlocks requirements will now be displayed. We don't really care. It's not really too bad. Hero stat changes were now displayed during the equipment. Yeah, you can basically just see the buffs. They haven't really added too much. Luna's defense hasn't really changed. You still get half decent rewards in the actual exchange shop, being 50 LR coins, which is pretty good. We also expect to see an LR within the next 2 or 3 weeks as well. So do bear that in mind. If you are wanting to LR a certain character, you may want to wait and see what we're getting next. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.